Oh, hi there everyone! I am El, and I'm excited to be here today. And it's been a while since I've had a Mexican audience, but I've always felt that Mexicans don't feel national pride the way other nations do. I think that's something we should change. While does Mexico have a lot of flaws, it's also an incredible diverse country. And do you know what diversity means? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, diversity is the fact of many different types of things or people being included in something. A range of different things or people. And for the most part, that's correct and will help us better understand why Mexico is a diverse country. Diversity is a rather versatile term and can be applied in any context. One of them, and the one we will focus on anyway, is biodiversity. Biodiversity, as obvious as it might seem, is a variety of life. It refers to all the different life forms expressed in nature in every organization level. The importance of biodiversity lies in the benefits it provides. Having a great biodiversity means having a great variety of natural resources, which are what would make our food, medicine, wood, minerals, and everything we use to cover our basic needs from. Preserving a nation's biodiversity also enables them to progress, and some had such an overwhelming amount of biodiversity that they are called mega-diverse countries. Mexico is one of the 19 existing ones. Other mega-diverse countries are Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, Zaire, Madagascar, China, India, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Australia, with Papua New Guinea, South Africa, USA, Congo, Philippines, and Venezuela. Natural resources are the land, forests, energy sources, and minerals existing in a place free for people to exploit. Resources can be either renewable, non-renewable, or permanent. Renewable resources are those that even when subtracted still have the capacity to regenerate, like flora and fauna. Meanwhile, non-renewable are those that decrease little by little each time they get subtracted, like minerals and petroleum. Permanent resources are those that have absolutely no extinction risk, like solar light and wind. It is important to take care of our natural resources because they are the means given by nature to satisfy our basic needs. Without them, the lifestyle we currently know will cease to exist, and eventually we will too. We have discussed a lot the loss of natural resources, but we haven't once mentioned how we contribute to the loss of them. There are certain factors that are at fault for the loss of resources and biodiversity. These are overexploitation, desertification, and biodiversity loss. Overexploitation is defined as the extraction of organisms from a population or resources at a higher rate that it can either reproduce or regenerate. This is often caused by unsustainable human consumption patterns that have been carried out through time, which are the following. Prehistoric societies were small groups of hunters and collectors that didn't have a great impact on their environment, as they learned about their environment before interacting in order to create a reliable relationship. The next one is the agricultural societies. They emerged when small nomad groups of nomads learned how to grow crops. In order to get arable land, they will destroy vegetation through many methods like slash and burn. When the crop rates decrease, they will go to a new place and repeat the process, not caring for the settlement they left behind. Regardless of it, they had an abundance of food, and this caused cities to develop. Eventually, settlers started conflict with each other for space and resources. The next one was the industrial society. It started during the 18th century, and the main source of energy was labor. And now the one we are in, use coal to replace wood and move machines. It is also known as the consumption society. But this soon drifted towards petroleum and alterations to the environment because of overpopulation, fossil fuel dependency, and massive consumption of products and caused huge environmental impact. This society's environmental impact is worse than any others, and we are experiencing climate change that threatens our survival. The destructive behavior of each society presented before has made humanity face a great dilemma, which is the loss of biodiversity. It includes all the natural resources, and it is caused by humans with practices like deforestation and contamination, or even unplanned urban growth. The way we can preserve resources is by protecting natural reserves, using natural ecosystems sustainably, and through ecologic restoration. Throughout the world, there are many campaigns to preserve natural land. For example, the Nature Conservancy in Mexico that fights against climate change, protect land and water, and build healthy cities. There are also organizations to preserve endangered species of animals and plants around the world. And here in Guadalajara, you can help by planting trees in the Urban Forest campaign. You can also decrease the use of car and use instead a bicycle to transport yourself in short distance places. Don't use too much water when you are taking a shower and when you are doing the dishes or the laundry.